Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another video for The Division. It seems the closer we get to the beta, the more news we're getting, which is super awesome and just helps to amplify my hype for this game. But today, in fact if you're watching this soon after it's uploaded, then about an hour ago, the guys over at Massive released another community Q&A. Only this time, it was a video Q&A, which means new gameplay. Admittedly, it's only brief, but what we do get to look at is pretty damn exciting. If you guys do enjoy this video, then a like would be super appreciated, and comment down below letting me know your thoughts. But let's get started. Question number one actually came from yours truly. How freely are you able to change skills whilst in the open world? Can I, say for example, see that my team needs some backup, go into my menu, swap to say a support skill like a healing skill, and then once we're finished decide to go back to a more offensive setup, or do I need to say plan for this and when I'm back at base pick my skills before I go out? Now the short answer is yes, you can swap skills out on the fly, and once you unlock them they are yours permanently. But seeing as they were kind enough to show us the skills menu in the gameplay, let's see what we have here. First of all, in the Q&A video, we were told we can assign 2 skills, one to each bumper. However, if you look at the screen, you can see there's an option for LB, RB, and then LB and RB together. Plus, the equipped text to the side says 0 out of 3. I would imagine that means you have 2 base skills and perhaps a special sort of skill unlocked later, but for the time being, we have no information on that, so until I hear more, I'm just going to gloss over that. On top of that, you can actually modify your skills. You'll see there is a prompt here to assign mods, but if we jump up here, currently selected is the Sticky Bomb, and right now it is the base skill. However, there are 3 modifications and then a master option. Quite what that master option is we don't yet know, but I could imagine it's the top tier of the skill, only unlocked once certain conditions have been met, and will likely be a hell of a lot more powerful. Furthermore, you can see down here the description and the attributes for the various mods. So right now you can see the base values and the bonuses, and right at the bottom it says master bonus. Unfortunately they don't scroll down any further, but it's clearly going to be, as mentioned, an amplification for that skill. Also, if you jump up here you can actually see the skill power, currently at 715. This will obviously change once you start applying mods, and it may well be that some mods maybe affect the power, whereas some others may affect sort of other stats, so the power may not necessarily always increase, but either way this is a way to track its effectiveness. Now if we jump back to the main table, you can see skills fall into one of 3 categories: security, medical, and technology. Security being things like the Sticky Bomb or the Tracer Mine, medical being things like heal or team heal, and tech being things like the Riot Shield, mini turret, etc. There are some new icons there as well. I'm not 100% sure what they are. The technology one looks like some sort of shield, but we'll have to wait and see. Finally, on the left hand side you have this curious element here, this padlock with percentages. Whether this is the percentage of skills unlocked, the progression to the next stage, or something else entirely will again remain to be seen, but for the time being, pretty interesting stuff. Now moving on, the next question was about guns, and whether it was possible to change the way they look, and again the answer is yes. You begin with the base version of the gun, but most of the guns in the game do come in different versions, and after that you can then apply weapon skins that change the way the gun looks, and on top of that you also have weapon mods, which further alter the appearance, but also provide stat boosts. We get a super quick look at those screens, but thanks to the power of editing we can slow it down and take a detailed look. First up, this is where you can change the skin, and you can spin the weapon around to look at it from all angles, which I am super happy about. As a YouTuber, this is perfect for making thumbnails. Then the next page is mods. For example, this is the Navy MP5N, and it has 4 mod slots, and the 5th slot being the skin. You can change the sight, the magazine, the grip, and the muzzle. And again, you can see on the X prompt, you can visualize it after. If we then delve a little bit deeper, when selecting mods, you can then see some of the stat changes. For example, this one here, the small suppressor, it's a level 12 mod, so you do have to be level 12 or above to use it, but it gets you a 16% increase to initial bullet stability and 5.5% reduced threat, whereas the level 4 one only provides 4.5% reduced threat. And moving over to the next few screens, you have mods for the M1911 pistol and also the enhanced ACRE. Same principle, different weapons have different mods, the pistol only seems to have 1, whereas things like the ACR do of course still have 4. And finally, the last question was, can you have multiple characters, and if so, how many? And the answer is 4, but they didn't just tell us, they showed us. This is the character select screen. Admittedly, there's not a great deal here to talk about, but of course you can see here the character's level, their currently equipped weapons, the skills on the side, and of course you can continue game. There's a newsfeed on the left hand side where I assume regular daily updates will appear, and then you have options and the Ubisoft Club. And that, my friends, is it. Only a short one, but still exciting stuff. In those few short clips we got to look at a lot of stuff we hadn't seen before. So again, as we draw closer and closer to the beta, expect to hear a lot more. Make sure you keep it locked to the channel, and if you're new here, make sure you subscribe because I'll be bringing you all the latest Division news as and when it drops. But for the time being, drop any questions down below and let me know your thoughts. And if you do want to watch the complete community Q&A in full, then you can also find a link to that in the description box down below. Thanks again for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.